Click on plus button to create a new project. Rename the project to Sci-Fi intro. Aspect ratio I am going to keep as 16:9, resolution 1080p, frame rate 60 fps, background transparent. Click on create project. Click on plus button, select the rectangle. At the top there are 3 dots. Click on that and then select stretch to screen to fill the canvas. Go to color and fill it with the black color. Extend the timeline of this layer to 4 seconds. It is a little bit more than 4, so we will trim the right hand side of this layer. Okay, now trim the right hand side. Select the rectangle layer, go to the effects, click on plus add effect, then under the procedural you will find simple star field. In that there is a preset called fly forward. Select it. Now the particles have been added on the selected rectangle canvas. Let's increase the size of this particle to 1 because currently they are looking very small. So around 1. Change the color of the particles to this dark blue, the hex code you can see on the screen. Increase the amount to 50 and let's check how it looks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Go back at the start of the timeline. Select the rectangle 1 layer, click on the layers option. There you can see the duplicate layer, so just duplicate it. Select the topmost rectangle layer, click on effects, click on add effect. Then I need to check in which, okay, we want to select the grid and it is again inside the procedural, so select the grid, select the standard settings, move this to the top, expand the settings. Spacing we will keep as it is. The width, let's increase it to 0.012. Color again the same which we selected for the particles. We don't want to punch out. Smoothing should be 00. Select the screen space. The animation we will add later, but before that let's add one more effect to this layer. Click on add effect, go to 3D, select the flip layer, select the standard settings, again move the flip layer in between the grid and the simple star field. Expand flip layer, set angle to 60 degrees to tilt it, but obviously it is tilting on the wrong axis and therefore we need to change the value of axis also later. So select the axis and change it to 170 to get the desired tilting position of this layer. Go back, select move and transform, move this layer down till it's 838 or something like that approximately. Select the scale, increase the scale so that on the corners it fills the screen. So this much is okay. Again go to the effects, expand the grid because currently there is no animation added to the grid and we want to add it. Select the Y, just check what happens when we increase the value, when we decrease the value. So basically what we want is the particles are moving towards us and we want grid going inside the particles, and this effect is being achieved when we are going on the negative side. So for the first, or at the start, we will insert a keyframe for value 0. Then let's go to the end of this time layer, and then for the Y, let's add another keyframe, and the value should be around 600 or maybe 700. Let's check how it is looking, and then we can change it later if we don't feel like it's good enough. Yeah, the speed of particle coming towards us and the grid moving inside the particles is matching, and it is looking quite good. So we will keep it like this. Let's trim it. I don't understand why this transparent layer is showing up. Let's select both of them and maybe extend them, yeah, so we don't get this transparent screen at the end. Let's check once again. Yeah, so only last thing is remaining, which is the text animation. Now click on plus button, select the text, write Sci-Fi, make it centric, select the Roboto regular because we want to change that font to Bungie regular. So search BUNG and then you will find Bungie regular. You can choose another font if you want, but I like this one. Increase the font size to 112 points, click OK. Then expand this boundary of this text because we want the whole letter on one line and not on the different lines. Select color and fill. We don't want any filled color inside. Then go back, select border and shadow. Enable the stroke. Currently we do not see it because it's black in the color, and the thickness is also not that much. First increase the thickness to 6, then change the color of the stroke to the same dark blue. Then click on effects, click on add effect. Under the drawing and edge there is a glow effect. Select the standard settings. First change the color to again the dark blue. Hardness should be 0.35, then alpha is 70 and the radius we will decrease to 75. If we keep the stroke color and the glow color same, it's not looking that good. So let's go back and select border and shadow, click on the color of the stroke and change it to this screen. So it looks like a neon effect and this looks pretty good. You can select the other colors like the red, yellow, or this one. This one also looks pretty, but I'm going to keep this one. Okay, you can check the hex code on the screen if you also want to select the same color. Let's animate the text, but before that let's make sure that the timeline of this text layer is also 4 seconds, which is currently not. So let's go to the end of this timeline and then select this button to extend the layer till 4 seconds. Okay, go to move and transform and then move the text a little bit up because it shouldn't be interfering with the grid. This much looks okay, so here the position looks okay to me. Select the scale and go to the timing 2 seconds 30 frame. There we will insert the keyframe because this is the final size of the text that I want, and at the beginning it should not be visible, so let's scale it down to 0 pixels. Okay, but it's not that good. We want to give it a tilt effect like a grid. So go back, Again go back, select the rectangle. Inside the effects there is a flip layer, so expand it and there are 3 dots. Click on that and there should be option copy effect. Click on that one. Go back, select the Sci-Fi text layer, go to the effects and then paste the effect. So if you check, it's tilted, but later we want to make it vertical, so around 2 seconds. For the angle, let's put a keyframe and then at around 3 seconds we will change the angle to 0, so it becomes vertical, and the keyframe will be added automatically to animate it, or to animate this rotation. Let's check from the beginning, and here you see the Sci-Fi retro style intro is ready for you. You can change the text, you can change the color scheme according to your taste. You can also add the music to this one. So if you like this tutorial, then please subscribe. Click on the bell icon to get the notifications for the new videos. Sorry, from last 2-3 months I was quite busy, so I didn't upload the new videos, but I will make sure that I will give you the different tutorials. I'm not going to keep my channel only for the Alight Motions, but also for, let's say, the other applications like CapCut, maybe in the future the video editing options or the different apps, and maybe photo editing also. So please subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.